Hey, so we're taking a look at a tongue again, the tongue that's up here. So in this one, you can see sort of like in the center of the tongue, it looks dry almost, right? It looks a little bit rough. It's maybe slightly whitish. You see some cracks kind of all around. And so what that would indicate is dryness, exactly that. So dry and rough qualities. And they generally show up in the GI. So they might show up as constipation. It might be rapid pellet stools. It might be darker brown stools. They could be sinking stools. They could be more floating stools. You might see indications of that. You might also see indications of dryness in the skin, dryness throughout. So maybe thinning hair, where the hair can be dry and be brittle in itself. We can also see if we look around the lips, right? The lips are more pale in color and they kind of look a little bit tight. Like if you look right in here, it looks a little bit tight and it just doesn't look as lubricated, right? So what's the opposite of dry and rough? Well, we need some smooth and we need some oilation, some moisture. So now, does that mean drinking a pile of water? Not necessarily, because if you're drinking a lot of water and you're peeing urine, your urine is clear, then that's an indication that you're not getting completely hydrated and your kidneys are just dumping. So instead, we need rasayanas, meaning nourishing foods. So we want to add in some oils into the diet. Some ghee can be really great. Sesame oil, avocado oil, having avocados, but more importantly, drinking and eating foods that are warm, foods that are cooked, prepared, right? Soups, stews, it's the perfect time of year for that. So those types of things can really help. Another really great thing that can help is regular eating throughout the day. So eating a breakfast, a nice oatmeal breakfast can be a really great idea. And then having a lunch, so a nice, cooked lunch meal, maybe like a thicker stew or something like that. And then having some supper, something that's cooked, something that's more warm to help satiate that dryness and that roughness, because as we come into our vata, our older stage of life, maybe this individual is, past their 50s or so, then that rough and that dry is just going to keep wanting to take over, and we lose sort of the youthfulness of ourselves. We lose that vitality. We lose that strength. And so when we add those warm foods, those more oily foods into our diet, then we regain some of that strength, right? You can also take the oil and do a body oil massage. The skin will eat that up, and that can feel really great so that we don't come into diseases of depletion. All right? Bye, guys.